Good morning, family. Grand risings. Grand risings to you. It is Monday, August 2nd, and I am here this morning with a message from Spirit. Spirit's been talking to me for a little bit this morning. We're going to just do this reading a little different. We're going to just do one big collective reading. It might be kind of lengthy. I don't know. I'll try to put some timestamps because we are going to hit a few specific areas. We are going to do regular readings. We are also going to... I'm hearing that there's some questions, of course, about business and finance out there. So we're going to hit all of those. Spirit wanted me to talk about balancing your heart chakras, really balancing your giving and your receiving, particularly, and watching your finances, okay? So being aware, watching your finances, and staying grounded this week. So we're going to kind of do like a daily reading real quick for today. Then we're going to kind of do a layout of the week, and we're also going to do like a bonus love and business reading, okay? I've done one of these before, so let's see. I'm going to do a quick daily reading. We're going to do morning, noon, and night. I've got incense going, got some tea. You guys, get you some tea, get you some water. Okay, so this morning, yeah, Spirit wants you to, it's feeling like some of you guys are going to be in some emotions. Might be some off-balance things going on relationship-wise if you're in a relationship, and maybe that's why Spirit was wanting me to talk love so much this morning. I'm also feeling a loss of finances right now this morning, or overcome if you're not careful with your spending. Issues with your finances. For some reason, these gold cups right here are reminding me of your coin, and I'm feeling like it's spilling over, spilling out. So watch your finances this morning. I'm feeling like some of you guys might actually be in some interracial relationships, and it's not just this card because I get this card all the time, but I'm feeling like you guys might be having some issues with family, with interracial relationships and issues in that nature, and Spirit wants you to know to hold on, to hold close if it really means anything to you. I'm feeling like some of you guys are slipping away because the situations are just getting to be too much with your family, and you're slipping away, but you're leaving yourself behind, and Spirit does not want that. It's funny because this candle now, the flames are even, but this morning, a little bit ago, and a message was coming through, that's why I was hurrying up to get on camera, this left flame over here was a little bit higher than the right flame, and I always forget this, you guys. Okay. As far as what side of the body is masculine and feminine. I just get them confused. Okay, so right masculine, left feminine. Okay, so I was getting this left card up, and that's funny because on this card, the left hand on here, or the smaller hand on here, is the feminine hand, and that's the one that's slipping away. I feel like some of the women, maybe in certain situations, might be slipping away. And it might not be just interracial, okay? It could be any situation, some fighting going on in relationships this morning. But I feel like the woman is slipping away. Spirit was speaking to you this morning as far as the femininity or the women, or letting your feminine energy shine through. And it was saying that you need more. It was saying that you needed to be a little bit more passive, a little bit more receiving. It was saying that you needed to sometimes chill in the background and let the masculine take his role, okay? And that was particularly pertaining to love this morning. It was saying that some are trying to be bigger than their mate, whatever that might mean. But sometimes it's okay to sit back. It doesn't make you any less than, like, to play your role, like to sit back, okay? And that's what I mean by being passive and things of that nature. So have that balance of your yin and your yang. Okay, balance that out, your masculinity and your femininity. I'm feeling like this afternoon, some people are going to be in some ruts, kind of, and I mean, work-wise. And it's a Monday, so I guess you got a case of the Mondays. I'm feeling like it's because you got a lot on your mind, though. And if it's these couples that was arguing this morning, well, that understands why, right? Okay, I'm feeling like you're kind of like in a little bit of a rut. Um, not feeling like the star that you are. Um, I'm really feeling a creative rut, like just not having that fire or passion behind you wanting to move. Um, so you're going to need to, some of you guys might be trying to do some drinking in the afternoon. And this evening with this Hierophant card, Spirit's wanting you to get more into your spirituality, more into a little bit of inner reflection this evening. Okay? So that's kind of how your day is going to kind of go. So it kind of seems like I said, like a case of the Mondays, okay? Um, like I said, try to watch your finances this morning. Uh, for some of you, I feel like you guys have been kicking it a lot this weekend too, and Spirit is wanting you to do a cleanse. I'm feeling like those sheets on that bed is kind of dirty. I don't know why they're drawing out attention to me. Clean your home, wash your sheets, clean out some of that stagnant energy, and that might help some of the relationship arguments as well. Also, clean out some of that stagnant energy if you have some time today, and more so, also cleanse your spirit, cleanse your aura, take a nice spiritual shower, now spiritual bath. Foot soak, anything like of that nature. Rinse off if you don't have a bath, like I said, a shower. And and that's probably going to help you also to move out of this energy this afternoon if you're able to get that done this morning and move out of the energy of the magician being in reverse. It'll help you kind of get back into as far as like being yourself, okay? And I meant to say at the beginning of this video that this music is not mine. This is Londrell, of course. I don't own any rights or anything to this music. I'm listening to Londrell this morning, his album Stay Free. It's just a really good album. I love listening to it in the mornings, okay? To kind of get my day going. That might kind of help you guys this morning as well to get back into that creative flow. You can kind of flip that around now since you know. It's Monday though, so if I was you, honestly, God, I'm feeling like Spirit's kind of on some like take it easy today. Okay, I'm feeling like it's leaning you more into, and it's funny because Monday is the day of the moon, Luna. You know, um, so it's funny that it's leading you into this self reflection today. It's the perfect day for it, okay? It's the perfect night for self-reflection and for getting into your spirituality. I'm feeling like maybe doing some rituals this evening as far as releasing, as far as since you guys have had this type of, like I said, this heavy kind of energy. Like I said, some of you guys just been having fun this weekend, a little bit too much, and just need to cleanse from that. Some of them, you guys are going to be having, it's a little bit of negative energy within, like I feel like in the home life this morning as well. Or just being, like I said, artistically, creatively, mentally blocked business-wise. I'm feeling like some of you guys are going to be at your desk today and just not be at your desk today, you know? And it happens. Okay, so those are kind of some of the things that you guys are going to be going through a little bit. I'm going to pull a few cards here from some other decks. Y'all know me. We're going to go all in. Okay, so we're going to ask Ganesha, and we're going to get our obstacles that we might face today. This is, I don't know why this deck, this is what we use it for. Me and this is how it channels me, okay? So we use this deck to get any obstacles that we might have today. Okay, so some of you all are going through a growth of personal transformation, and that's why Spirit's wanting you to take that time to do a little bit of inner reflection this evening. For some of you all, I'm hearing for you too, I don't know if you have ever before, but to get a birth chart reading. I'm feeling a lot of astrology on this card. Yeah, and I'm feeling like for some of you guys, you need to take the time, like I said, to balance these yin and yang energies, these masculine and feminine energies throughout this personal transformation, throughout this growth that you go through. You're going to need to balance those. So that's going to be kind of an obstacle for you, keeping balance of those energies. But I'm also feeling like Spirit's telling you that if you get a birth chart reading, it's going to kind of give you an idea, a better sense of who you are yourself, and it's going to kind of help you to understand a lot of the changes and things that you're going through and the transformations that you're going through and the things that you're feeling on the inside, but from a science-backed basis. I'm feeling like some of you guys are skeptics, and the spirituality part just ain't coming through for you. And it is to a certain extent, but you really need that. I'm feeling like some of you all really need that solid proof. And astrology is science. That's why I love astrology, even though it's so much and it will take me forever to learn. It's a lifetime of learning. But I'm drinking turmeric tea. It's so good, you guys. But it's a lot to learn. It's a lifetime of learning. But I'm feeling like you guys are going to have to find that balance. And like I said, and get that knowledge, that solid knowledge that you guys feel you need. And that's going to give you that confidence to go forward. And I'm also feeling like, for some reason, for some of you guys, accept a helping hand throughout this time while you're going through a transformation. Some of you guys might not like being helped at all, or might not like asking for help or anything like that. But know that there are people around you that are willing to help you and actually lift you up to the next level. But you're going to have to ask, okay? You're going to have to make it aware that you need that helping hand, okay? And then for others, generosity. So for your abundance, in order to unblock your abundance, if you're having any obstacles in your abundance, it seems like you're having problems with generosity. Once again, I said like that just a minute ago. You're having problems with balancing out the giving and the receiving, right? So you guys are going to have to balance that out. And you guys also need to remember that with this little mouse right here, all things, big or small, okay, count. So it's funny. One of my best friends, he said that to me yesterday. I texted him because I've been doing really good, like fixing my credit and all types of stuff. So I texted him and I'm like, I've been trying to do little stuff. And he's like, whether it's a inch or a mile, basically, it's still a step in the right direction. So don't beat yourself up so much. I'm feeling for some of you guys, if you guys feel like you're making, too small a steps, or your steps aren't as great as some other people's that you're seeing, don't compare yourself. Just keep that balance of personal giving and receiving, and like I said, of that masculine, feminine energy. Keep that balance, and you guys will be okay. And I know this is a daily reading, so we are gonna almost be done as far as the daily reading, and then we're gonna go into a little deeper message for throughout the week. Okay. We're going to use our Gaia Oracle here. So we used our Ganesha, the Urban Tarot, and we're going to use our Gaia Oracle to finish getting the message for our mornings. To kind of see what kind of transformations we're going to be going through today and how we can make them easier for ourselves. Okay, so once again, Spirit has confirmed for us. So a lot of you guys are going to be just in this mood today because you're going through this transformation. Winter's in. We know that the winter is time when things die. Things die off. So like I said, some people are going to be having issues in relationships, and some of you guys, I guess, actually are going to be coming to an end. Some of them, like I said, Spirit wants you to hold on if it's petty issues, but some things, this is a transformation, a position of regeneration, rebirth, and positive outcome. So whatever you do, however you go about this, if it is a breakup, if it is, if you stay together and work through it, once you get into your spirituality and into your intuition and following in your own growth of transformation and into that part of giving and receiving, because I'm feeling like some of you guys are blocking your blessings too. I just felt this because you're being stingy straight out, okay? You can't just like hoard or take. And some of it might be because of, I'm feeling here like root chakra issues. I'm feeling like some of your basic needs in childhood and things wasn't met. And like, so you've made all this money and you're like, I'm going to hold on to it tight, but that's not how energy works, right? You holding on to it tight is telling the universe that there's scarcity, that you don't believe that there's more out there, right? So you're not being generous with anyone, and that way is how you're blocking your blessings of receiving, because you're not giving, okay? So for some of you, that generosity card is literally telling you to give. Start being more generous. I don't know, somebody on the street. It doesn't matter what they're using it for. Once you give something to someone also, it's theirs. Okay, so you give from your heart, and that's it, and that's all. It doesn't matter what they're doing with it. Don't worry yourself about that. It's not even yours anymore, okay? So, like I said, a lot of your old ways are going to be coming to an end, and you're really feeling heavy about it today. And that's what it is, and it's just because you're going through this personal transformation and growth, okay? So, we're going to go ahead and end the daily reading here. I want to get into a little bit more for the week. Okay, I want to get into a reading a little bit more for the week here. Let me see. I feel like some of you guys have been dreaming. And Spirit's telling me to pick 3 cards. I'm going to give you guys 3 different dreams. And I'm not sure if these are literal dreams or dreams that you may have. I'm not sure, because for some of you guys, I'm feeling now that it's dreams that you may have. I know my reading style is a little bit different. We're going to go ahead. Okay. Pick 3 cards. Okay, so for some of you, I don't know, and you guys can interpret this however you want to interpret this, but so it's 2 master numbers here of 11 in these cards. I'm seeing sorry, you guys. Okay. You guys got the Fortune's Wheel. It says luck and right timing, the Wall, obstacles, and Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. So I'm feeling like for some of this, for a lot of you guys, this is for dreams that you're building. So I feel like a lot of you guys hit the Wheel of Fortune, right? Basically. So this is like jackpot. You guys are, it's perfect timing right now for whatever it is that you're building, whatever it is that you're asking. It's perfect timing right now. You are going to be going through some obstacles. Okay, some dark times. I'm feeling like Spirit's wanting you to manifest with the moon and use the moon and its cycles. For some reason, I'm also feeling like at nighttime, some of you guys are going to be getting some downloads that's going to help you to move past these obstacles. And also look to and I do not know much about Egyptian. I'm studying now, like more esoteric astrology and things and esoteric wisdom. But for some reason, I'm feeling like some of you guys, I don't know what this means to you, but look back to the Anunkai. Okay, look back to like the Egyptian civilization and how the pyramids are built. Make sure that you're building a solid foundation, okay? Below is what Spirit is telling me with this wall picture here, okay? The wall. So to build and go through those obstacles, like there's going to be that light, okay, and electricity running all the way through. So I don't know what the hell that means, but some of you guys probably will. Okay, but you have to build that solid foundation, and I'm feeling like it's going to power up is what Spirit's telling me right now. So as you build that foundation, it's going to power up, okay? Look through the dark and look through, this is perfect. So even though you might go through some things right now at this time, don't mind this wall. Don't mind that. Okay, because the thing that's happening is you're actually moving out of stagnation. So it's like this dust is being kicked up into the air and you're moving past. For some of you, I'm feeling like you guys are coming out of this place. I don't know if you can see that, but you see that little yellow ball? Right. So You guys are being divinely guided right now. For some of you, I'm feeling like it's a woman with white hair. I'm hearing grandmother for some of you all, and she's helping you move. She's giving you like this boost of confidence right now, okay, so that you can move out of this place of stagnation. For some of you all, you've been cleansing and spending time outside in the sun, and you're charging up your batteries, okay, and you're going to literally be moving out of that place of stagnation. So there's that. All right. Yeah, some of you all have been very oppressed here in the past, okay? Spirit's dropping cards out. So some of you guys are moving past this right now. This Ten of Wands, you're moving past this. You guys have decided to finally start making some decisions, and you're closing off doors of things that don't serve you any longer. This Devil card being in reverse. Both of these cards came up in reverse, so in the past position, I'm feeling like you guys are starting to move past this. You guys have been dealing with some codependencies, drinking, drugs. I'm feeling dependency on people. Some of you guys are even quitting cigarettes, right? You've literally been moving past all the things that you feel have been holding you back. So like I said, that's confirmation there that you're kicking up this dust devil, right? You're getting that confidence back in yourself. Like I said, I don't know, some of you might have listened to me last week and did this cleanse, and cleansed out that sacral chakra, and now your energies are able to travel up through your higher chakras because you're starting to remove some of that stagnation and energy in your life. Okay. This week, you're going to need to put in some hard work. So, once again, to move past these obstacles, spend your time wisely, Spirit said. In order to make that coin, to make it rise, to get to where you want to be, you need to put in this hard work, and you need to do it right now, because right now is the time, like Spirit said. Right now, you are at the right luck and the right time. Okay, you know how it's the right place and the right time? That shit don't always happen twice. You know what I mean? So if you go back and think that you're going to come back later, and that same opportunity is going to be there, it might not. So make sure that you're putting in that work, and that you keep rising above what it is that you've actually been building. And Spirit's talking to me too right now, you guys. I just got that message, like, this is for you too. Okay, so you guys are actually, like I said, taking that full step, taking that choice, being the fool, moving forward. And some of you guys, that's why today is like them relationships and stuff is a little bit rocky. I'm feeling like some of you guys are leaving that partner that you've been loyal to because you're starting to get that confidence and stuff in yourself. Sorry, you guys, my nail is like, I cut them so short. I get stuff in them, making stuff all the time. Anyways, the Fool, new beginnings. I made a post on my page the other day about being the Fool, stepping into a new, taking risk. So a lot of you all are going to be taking risk, like I said, stepping out of that stagnation, kicking up that dust devil. Okay, this is amazing. I'm happy for you guys this week. The Moon, once again, so a lot of you all will be in a lot of self-reflection at night. Spirit is really giving a message for today. For today, spend time in self-reflection tonight. I don't care what it is, if it's a bath, a spiritual cleansing. It could be a spiritual bath, spiritual cleansing. It can be journaling, meditating, sitting just with yourself, reading in your own thoughts and your own mind and your intuition. And the messages, like I said, are going to be coming through for you. So make sure that you guys spend time and do a little bit of self-reflection this evening. And just this week, period, because this reading is really for the week. I don't know what I'm doing here, you guys. I'm just channeling and pulling cards as they lay. And this is probably with this card right here, this ball, this obstacles. And this is maybe what some of you guys are in your feelings about as well. Disappointment. Whenever I get this card, I always get this card when I'm talking about love readings. So this kind of all corresponds together today, you guys. I hope you guys stayed and listened for the whole video. But you guys have a lot of disappointment right now from this situation, from these oppressions and things that you're moving to. I get this card all the time with lovers fighting, lovers quarrels, family feuds, fights, things of that nature more so. than anything else. So some of you guys are going through some things with family and friends and moving past, and it's kind of got you in your feelings with these with this Five of Cups. Like I said, a lot of disappointment, secrets and things like that in nature coming out. To get past this, Spirit is telling you guys to do self-care this week, okay? Once again, them spiritual baths. I love water, okay? It's so purifying, cleansing, and balancing, okay? It does everything as far as... So I spend a lot of time doing baths, but Spirit's telling you to take care of yourself, calm your mind a little bit. You might want to use like some... hibiscus, drink you some hibiscus tea, lavender tea, things for self-love and calming, self-love baths and things of that nature I'm feeling. Because like I said, I feel like some of you guys have already done the cleansing. You guys really have been listening and you did cleansings, and now it's like kind of left you a little bit stripped and you're feeling a little bit lack. And so you just want to put, after you do self-love, I mean cleansing baths, you always want to do sweetener baths, especially if you do them for an extended period, because you kind of strip yourself. So you want to replenish and put that intent and that love back in yourself. So I would suggest doing a few sweetener baths this week. Okay. And you might want to do one tonight. That's good. I really, let me get some messages here about your love real quick. And then we're going to move past. Okay, I haven't used these cards in a long time. I'm really feeling, though, like for a lot of you guys with your relationship, what it's going to take is balance, basically. Spirit is saying balance. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit saying balance. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to ask Spirit for 2 cards regarding your love life. 2 cards, Spirit. You know what? I'm going to take this one and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it already. Nature and self-love. Okay, so you guys, like I said, you guys are going to need to give yourself a lot of love, a lot of self-reflection. A lot of you women that's in this relationship, you feel alone. Okay, that's the feeling I'm getting. You're starting to feel alone. I'm going to take 3 because that card just popped out to me. I'm just putting these up. They're kind of awkward, you guys. I'm going to take these 3 cards because we've been talking about balance in relationships all morning. And look at that. Look how the woman is kind of stepping behind the man. So I feel like in some of these situations, it's the woman's fault this time. And it's not about taking blame or anything like that. But sometimes we just have to realize our own energies and our own selves. And we really need to spend that time and self-reflect. If you want this relationship or anything to work, like I said, for some of you, the situation and whatever the severity is, you might need to leave, okay? You might need to leave the situation. And I'm feeling that here with the self-love and be alone, okay? I'm feeling like there's probably a few groups, and there's another group, though, and you're just going to need to use this balance, balancing out of your masculine and feminine energies. That's what it's going to take for you to come together, okay? Patience, speak your voice. And let your mate speak their voice is what I'm hearing. Okay? Let him be the man. You be the little spoon sometimes. Okay? And let him speak his voice. On the back of the cards here, it says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. So once again, like I said, some of you guys will be leaving a mate and stepping out onto your own, okay? Some of you guys will be finding this balance within your mate. So these are all the things that I've said all day throughout the reading. So this is just confirmation, balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Okay, so like I said, once again, some of you women are going to need to balance. And that's men too. It might be some men that are too much maybe in their masculine energy also. Okay, that might need to balance a little bit more and be a little bit more gentle. Okay, and listen to your woman, I'm hearing here. Listen to your woman. Okay, it says, I wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So you guys are in no rush. Be patient with each other. Once again, that is the message here, for you to be patient so you can truly grow together. If you look at these two figures on here, it's kind of like they're like one. They're becoming like the trunk of a tree with all these beautiful branches growing off. And that's how you want your relationship to be built. Very strong and secure like that. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and get a message for the ones that are going to be going off on their own. Okay? And that's just because, like I said, you guys are going to need to give yourself a lot of self-love. And even for the ones that aren't going off on their own, I'm hearing now, give your partner space. Just because you're together, and this message was coming through earlier, okay, so I keep my little Septarian dragon egg, you know, and Septarian dragon eggs, this is like one of my favorite stones right now, my favorite crystals that I'm working with. This is like a stone of communication, okay? It also keeps in relationships, it reminds you to be private. Okay, so I'm feeling like some of you guys are needing privacy in your relationship as well. Some of you guys are also needing privacy in your relationship. So Spirit is telling you that just because you're with someone and you have to share everything doesn't mean like you have to give up your own privacy and being of your own self. That little mystery, it keeps you going sometimes. So that Spirit, that message just came through as well. Let's go ahead and get a message for self-love for this week. Since we've done regular love, let's get a message for self-love. Spirit, can we get 1 or 2 cards for self-love? Let's see. Look at that. 2 cards stuck together. We're going to take them. Princess Savior and Elk Medicine Woman. So let's see. Wild at Heart. So I'm feeling like some of you guys are feeling trapped, okay, in this relationship. Like I said, some of the people are maybe a little too controlling. You might be a little bit into your masculine energy a little too much and might need to come out. So, and some of you all, like I said, are just feeling trapped. Wild at heart. Be yourself. Spirit is really telling you, is giving you a message to spend some time in nature. Once again, grounding. Be yourself, though. Be your natural, wild self, okay? Like I said, you can't expect someone just because they've gotten with you to like just change and be completely inept of who they are. That will kill a person like more so than anything. And when I say wild at heart, I don't mean wild, I mean free. This person is a person that likes to take risk, and they're literally like dying on the inside because this relationship is like kind of smothering them. Okay, and that's why that woman is wanting to get out of that relationship. Okay, so like this card says, Princess Savior, because like I said, these two are here as a message more so for self-love. So if you are that woman that is wild at heart, like this card says, this princess saves herself. So this princess here has fire in her hair. Some of you guys might be a redhead, I'm feeling. Blue or hazel eyes. And I want to say you love raspberries. You love berries, really. Berries or strawberries. I don't know. But this person here is like a natural outside animal person. Like, and she needs that love. She needs to be free. So if this is you, save yourself. Don't wait on